Hey everyone, welcome to another Cricut Legacy machine video. What we're going to make is a simple little popcorn box for packaging up some goodies. So let me show you. I'm using a really old cartridge here, Tags, Bags, Boxes, and More. This used to be one of my faves. And we're going to do this simple little box right here. So I've gone ahead, I've got my mat loaded with some old Stampin' Up! Designer paper. Now this is not a heavy cardstock, it's a light cardstock, but that's okay for this project. Typically if you're going to make a box you want to use a heavier cardstock. But let's see. So excuse me, in the past, I didn't do this with all of my books, but with some of them, I would write what row the image was on and what key I needed to use. So this was row 5, key 10, which would be this one right here. I don't know if you can see that very well. I turned off my lights. Let me see. No. Can't see that at all. I think I would have to turn all the lights off in the room. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, that's not working. I'm going to go pull out the iPad. Okay, that's better. I think you can see that a whole lot better. Well, at least you can see it. Okay. Let me, sorry about that. So, as I was trying to show you, so the 5 and the 10 and the book that I showed you represented row 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down, and then image number 10. So each one of these rows has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 images on them. So here's our popcorn box. I'm going to click on that, and then let me show you really quick. Put it up there. There we go, that's better. And now I want to go ahead and edit my box, and I'm just going to do size. And I'm going to make it the largest. I'm just going to click up until it stops going. So the biggest box I can make on a 12 by 12 mat is 6.5. And we're going to save. And then that's all I'm going to do for now, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and load that in the machine, and I will be here, let me show you this part before I click off. So I'm going to go hit that little disc right there, and then I'm going to go to the home button because I'm not doing anything else on here. And then you see here on my mat is our image. So the next thing I would do is this is to load my mat, and then it'll go to the screen where I can start cutting. So but the iPad is kind of in the way right now, so I can't show you the screen as well as my tabletop with the iPad without moving the holding the iPad, and then that's tricky. So I'm gonna pause the iPad and go back to the regular camera. And now I'm gonna unload the mat. I find it easier to just do the voiceovers. It helps me stay more focused and cut down on some of the chit-chat. As you will see when my hands start moving, I'm actually talking quite a bit there. Sorry, but I have allergies, so forgive me if I sniffle every now and then. And there I was just showing you where the little slits are that represent where the score line is. And you can put this down on your score tool and match up the little slits and then do it that way with a stylus, or just do it the way I'm doing it here. I cut out some tags, which you will see later I ended up not using. And they're on the first row of the keypad, and I believe it's the 9th key. So I'm just showing you that in the box. I'm sorry, in the book. And right there, I was showing you how you can cut out this box without having the slits or a hole in it. You simply go to the blackout mode and press the shift key, and you can cut out a solid image with no holes. All the things that you see me using in this video are just from my stash. So it's kind of one of my goals, crafty goals for this year, was to, use what I have. So everything in this project is just some stuff that I had, and I have had some of it for years. That strip was cut down to just under 1/2 inch by 12 inches. I measured the slit and it was about 1/2 inch, so I made the strip slightly thinner, and then I folded it at 1 1/4 inch on each end, or from each end, so that I could add a brad. You're gonna see me just dump all of them in a moment. Because I was trying to make a fast video, which never works for me, and I wanted a specific color. Ended up not matter. It didn't matter in the end. Oh my gosh, so hard to talk sometimes, because I actually ended up covering that up, as you will see in a little while. Here I just have some scrap paper. That is a very old punch that I have. It came with 3 stamps. And it's a really cool tool, actually. It punches, stamps, and embosses all in one punch. So you just put the stamp in the bottom right there. It's such a pretty font and design on there. The other sentiments are thinking of you and congrats. That came with that punch. I believe it's a recollections punch. And then here's a little trick I learned years ago. When you don't have a shadow and you want a shadow for your sentiment, you just cut your shape out twice, and you cut your shadow one in half. And so you make like a faux shadow behind your border, behind your image or shape. Hopefully you understood what I was trying to say. Well, you can see it in the video. I used liquid adhesive so that I could have some maneuverability. And now I'm just adding dimensionals to the back of that. The cute little box. So I decided to do a bow here. I don't typically like working with single-sided ribbon, because it's hard to get all of your pattern to one side. And if any of you know a little trick for that, I would love love for you to share whatever little trick you have. So much easier working with double-sided ribbon. And if you hear noise in the background, somebody's mowing outside. I don't know if it's coming across. Hopefully it's not. But if you do, that's what that is. My second bow came out a lot smaller than the first one, so now I gotta go fix the first one so that it's closer to the size of the other one, which kind of made me sad because that bow actually came out nicer. Now I'm just filling the little box with some goodies. You could fill it with anything, bath bombs, like a get well, you know, little box of like teas and things like that, or candles, or whatever you decide to put in there. So I hope you enjoyed this project. If you're new to my channel, I hope you'll stick around for a while by clicking the subscribe button and the notification bell, and make your choice in the drop down menu so that hopefully YouTube will let you know when I upload future videos. For now, my upload days are planned for Tuesdays and Thursdays. Whether you are new to my channel or you've been here for a while, I appreciate every last one of you, and I thank you so much for dropping by and watching my video. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to being with you again. Bye for now.